Hey guys, this is your reading for the new moon in Cancer water sign edition. All right, let's get into it. Hi guys. All right, this is going to be a reading for the new moon for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We're going to see what the new moon in Cancer, what that energy is bringing in for you, what seeds are being planted, and what is likely going to harvest from what you are planting right now. All right, let's begin. All right, I just wanted to highlight when cards kind of flicker off like that, it usually means something. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse here. So it could be talking about misalignment with truth or feeling a disconnect with spirit or the people around you at this time. All right, so that's just something that's being highlighted. We'll keep that in mind. Let's continue. All right. So listen, the Ten of Swords seems to be a theme. If you look at the collective reading, that's just for the collective in general. It also talked about endings as well. But we have the Ten of Swords in reverse here, which is giving me the energy of removing yourself from betrayal energy. This feels more like a betrayal. It feels like people that were watching you, or that maybe you were watching. Maybe you already knew that this was going to happen, but it's recovering from something that already happened to you. Remember, the Queen of Swords reverse came out, and it was like a misalignment with truth or feeling disconnect from spirit. I feel like this was more an energy of a person. It's like a person could have thrown you off your square. And I get you recovering from that energy. What you don't see coming is finding something new to occupy yourself with the Page of Wands. It's like finding yourself involved in new passions that actually bring you happiness. It doesn't necessarily mean new people, but it's definitely something that is sparking your interest again, sparking your heart again. It's not letting a betrayal or a past betrayal harm you to the point that you are no longer yourself or losing all of your passions. It's like whatever this was, it took you for a head spin. It maybe it's something you were watching and saw coming, but maybe it's something that you really didn't even think somebody would do. I really get the energy that this is a person that betrayed you, not necessarily a job situation. Is probably something that you did not really think was going to come. You might have thought you were paranoid for even suspecting it or letting the thought come across your mind. That was that person's energy reaching you, and you were probably hoping that that wasn't the case, but found out that it was. That is not going to ruin your future and the things that you are hoping to bring in. And here she goes again. Yeah, you're still kind of reeling from that situation. It's like still kind of putting together what happened, but moving past it anyways. You still might feel a little bit disconnected at this time, though. Perhaps you do need to speak your truth. Perhaps you haven't really given this person a piece of your mind or said what you really need to say in regards to the situation, how you were treated, and how you felt. There's a block with communication here. So this is your current energy right now. But as far as what's going on around you, it's a lot of lack. You're in the energy of lack right now. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like you're trying to grow something at this time, but you're just not feeling it. It's not available to you right now. And I'm not trying to say that it has everything to do with what you're thinking, but your thought patterns are blocking your ability to see what's actually there for you. And perhaps you do need to just go on ahead and say what it is that you need about the situation, about the person, place, or thing in order to clear your mental space to allow this to come in. Because when energies come up reversed, which this is the Ace of Pentacles. So when it's reversed, it means that the energy is present, but it's blocked. You're unable to access it, which is how she feels blocked right now, this Queen of Swords. So you're blocked, unable to access it for whatever reason. And this has a lot to do with thought patterns. This is what the Queen of Swords rules. King of Pentacles is in reverse in the past energy. So this could be involving someone, it could be involving a man, a business, it could be a work situation, but it's somebody that was unscrupulous, is the word I'm hearing. They just were not honest in business dealings. They're not honest in general. They're people that do not care about how they harm other people as long as they are able to make what it is that they need to make. This gives me scammer. This gives me like scammer energy. You know how they say scammers will scam the older people out of money and not care that this was their life savings. Like they could actually do that to people and just not care. This is the energy that I get from this person here. This could have caused financial losses for you, which might be what this Ace of Pentacles is, you building your finances back. You do find a way back to that energy where you are more abundant, but not until you clear out whatever this is here between you and this person. You have Temperance here that's showing up for you. This is actually an offer of healing too, an offer to balance things. And this is your practicality and emotions. So it's not like blessings are going to flow to you out of nowhere. It's you taking an active role in bringing forth your own balance, your own blessings, your own comfort. And it's simply allowing it to be. So sometimes you do have to make the first step. And the first step doesn't always have to be an actual physical action, it can be a change of thought. That's really what I'm seeing, changing your thought pattern. Perhaps you do need to say something to this person, to this, or about the situation, whatever it is. I feel like maybe opening up about it, maybe being honest even with yourself that this is what took place in order to clear that blockage and bring yourself into a place where spirit can help you balance yourself even more. All right, you have the Knight of Cups as well. You know what I'm getting is messages of being careful, being wary, because this energy is reversed. And it's not to get pulled back into old situations. When spirit brings you into a place of balance, do not use that energy to go back to old situations that are just going to rope you back into new cycles of giving to them where you don't receive anything other than betrayal. Sometimes you need to just believe what people show you. It doesn't matter how they dress it up. If they've actually done you harm, whether it's physical harm or financial harm, if they've actually done you harm and they're trying to apologize for their behavior, you can accept the apology, but you don't have to accept that person back into your space where they can actively affect your life. All right, so that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. And this is you not defending yourself. This is the Nine of Wands reversed too. I don't know if I mentioned this is the Knight of Cups. This is the Nine of Wands reversed. And the Nine of Wands upright is somebody that knows what they're dealing with and defends themselves. This is the wounded warrior energy. They've been there, they've done that. They know what they see as it's coming. But when it's reversed, it's almost like you're confused about what it is that you're seeing and what it is that's coming to you. So I'm getting like stay on your toes when it comes to this situation. And let me just pull another card for you here to find out what is going to be the okay. Seven of Pentacles. I was asking what your outcome is, but sometimes, most times, Spirit is way faster than me. I just need to catch up. So, Seven of Pentacles is not that you get everything back that it is that you lost, but you get yourself to a position where you can start to build again and you are finally starting to see things manifest. Listen, I have been talking about pocket watcher energy for a little while now, and it's people that are looking at what it is that you have coming in and they plan on it, they plot on it. And you could be in an energy where you're not even believing what it is that you're seeing. This is the disconnect. It's not you disconnected from spirit, it's you disconnected from the guidance that you're getting. You might not even believe it. Don't be so quick to forgive somebody that has already shown you who they are. Whether or not they were able to actively take from you, it shows that the energy is there, that this is what the person plans or plans on doing. And as I'm talking, you already know who this person is. So don't second guess yourself, because this energy of lack is what they're bringing to your environment right now. It's connected directly to them. And as you remove them from your life and their energy of hurt and betrayal, you get to finally step forward into this energy here, which is the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. New passions, new ideas, new beginnings, and you acting in them. You're going to be starting at the beginning in a lot of ways with learning and beginning to grow again. But that's not a bad energy to be in. No matter how old we get, we always come back to page energy to begin growing, right? We have to start on the bottom to learn something. So it's like after you have gone through this energy, you get to start new. That's what this is. Not necessarily all the way back from the beginning, but you get to start new again and build again. And you're going to do a very good job of building. Let me actually pull some more clarifiers for you just to see if there's any other messages from spirit. All right, so you have taking charge of a situation and assuming a leadership position. Maybe you're accepting a role that is not aligned with you at this time, that you're just taking the student's way through things at this current moment. But maybe you need to actually try to assume a leadership position. And for some people, leadership is a new concept for them because they've always put themselves as like second to the person in charge at best. And maybe you are being called to be the person in charge. It can feel new to you, it can feel very unfamiliar, but you end up being very successful in this if you go ahead and take charge of the situation. So, however, this resonates with you. I'm getting, contrary to my popular belief and statements, a situation magically improves. You know what? It might seem like magic when you finally cut this energy off and see it for what it is, because this energy of lack is directly tied to this person here, this King of Pentacles in reverse. And look at the card that does show up for them: jealousy and possessiveness. And this is all about finances. Remember, I told you pocket watcher energy? So it could be that you feel the situation is improving like magic, but it's really the energy that this person brings. So as soon as you get rid of exactly who it is that is bringing you this lack, that is taking from you, if not physically and monetarily, definitely energetically. They're blocking your flow. They're blocking your connections. They're blocking your guidance because the guidance is telling you that this person is a mismatch to you. Okay? And when you bring yourself back into balance, be careful of this person coming back in again. It's showing me that boundaries are something that you need to be concerned about, because as soon as you close a door, it's almost like people don't even believe you. Like, yeah, they're mad for now, but she'll get over it or he'll get over it. And, I can weasel my way back in. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this person. It's like they're going to keep testing your boundaries again. So when you draw them, and I'm going to have to talk about boundaries real soon. All right, because I feel like we have one idea of what boundaries can be, and when we draw a boundary, we don't expect them to be challenged. They absolutely will be. All right, and I'll talk about that another time, but for you, it's about drawing your boundary. When you still assert yourself, or when you find yourself asserting yourself, this energy will still be coming back to test it. It may come back in the same person, they may come back lovingly, they don't mean it. They may get you to drop your guard. Keep it up, because this is what they're trying to prevent you from doing. And when you do come up on things, right, when you do come up into your own abundance energy, when you start building, this person will start the drain immediately. So you need to recognize who they are, because this energy wants to be like this for you. But because you are connected with this person, it stays here. It's like your cup stays at the halfway point only. It never gets a chance to be full. So, whatever this is, if this is resonating from you, just kind of take that as your advice, okay? I hope that helps you, but this is your new moon energy. This is what the new moon is calling you to do and to build, which is abundance for yourself, because it's here for you. But you need to remove the old. That's part of what you're removing from your life in order to build and harvest this abundance and this passion and your leadership role with the new moon. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.